Yes, sir. It should be, yeah. Yep. Okay. So, I can't remember exactly where I'm at, so that's why I'm just going to go back inside to the base. This is the space station right here. Let's go over here. Let me go over here, actually. Let's see. Is there?
It just sounds like it's weird. Like
Oh yeah, I remember, because that's... Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can go ahead and turn the TV down. Yeah, that's going to be a little weird. So I'm going to come in here and I'm going to see if I get any... I always like to try to buy the Thamium. I think that's how they call it. I always look for it because it's something that you need to make the antimatter, or to make the warp cells from the antimatter. Now let's get a warp cell, and this guy right here, he offers blueprints for, see, warp reactor. I don't have it because I don't have a freighter yet. Okay, I do have this, but all these other blueprints, see how they're kind of shaded out? I already got those. Let's see what other stuff he's got to buy. See, I might come back and buy this. It wasn't that long, to be honest. If you know, if you like to read kind of a little bit about the game, you know, as you're playing it, like, okay, let me, you know, what's this? And then you go to, like, there's a wiki app for this game, and if you go in there and you just kind of, you know, you take about 5 minutes every time to read about it, then you won't be confused about anything, you know. Yes, correct. Yeah, the one that was back there. Yeah, sorry, I'm already being a little further. But this guy right here, he gives you missions, and they're kind of repetitious, and you know. But the difference is that, you see this one, I don't have a high rank yet. That's why it has that little square around it. But all these other ones, if I do this, I gotta go collect some item. I'm gonna get 5,500 units. Or 55,000, sorry. And then I'll get... that's the money, yeah. If you look on where it is right here, see, I had a lot more million. I had at least 10 more million, and I spent it on... Yeah. And how you do it, I don't do a lot of those missions. Once you get a key card, you can come back. See how it says Atlas Pass version 3 required? Once you're able to make that, you know, sometimes you can come in, and it's really cool what they'll show you. There'll be different things, but it's actually showing how the planets are in rotation to their sun. So that's how fast they're actually traveling. If we're on this planet or one of those moons, and we wait, you know, for the 24-hour cycle for it to come back around, you know, that's what they call the cycle, then if you leave the planet, you might be in a position where you're not going to see any of the other planets, like there. You know, you're kind of not going to see any of the other planets once you get off the moon, so you got to kind of fly out, and you're like, oh, they're the planets. You know what I mean? They're not always where you can see them, which is really cool. Like, they actually move in the daylight, and you know, you can sit there and you can actually watch the sun go over the mountain and, you know, go up it. It's really, really neat how this game works. We're gonna go to my home planet so I can show you how to make the way I make money. See, it says my base. Data terminal, data terminal. I don't know why it says. Oh,
Crushed it and started off.
no. As you notice, I haven't even shown you in the ship. The ship stuff is the coolest the coolest stuff. You know, sorry, I try not to curse on my channel when I'm live. You know, it's the neatest thing is when you go into atmosphere, when you come out, because you can see like you can see the difference. You know, you're going the same speed, but you can still see a difference going in there. You know, right now I'm just teleporting to my home base, and the only reason why I was at a space station in another galaxy, probably about 110,000 light years away from where I'm at right now. So, this is once you get on a planet and you look for what's called a quote unquote habitable base. This is what you're going to run into. It's just this circle, okay? It's not gonna. I don't even think it's gonna have that yet. I think you got to do something to open that. But it's gonna have this, and this is how you start. And so what I did is I came over here. Of course, I wanted a door out. This was where my ship was. Of course, as you can see, I've got stuff there now, but I'll show you that in a second. I always keep a storage container here, and you're gonna want to do that too, because this is where I keep all the stuff that is coming from my ship that I need, like, real quick. This is just for money in case I need it. But, you know, normally I'll have iron right here, and I have these because I'm trying to build something. That's why they have them here. But normally I'll have iron and plutonium, because you need plutonium to take off, and you need iron for your shield. So usually I'll have 500 of each right here to fill up what's in my ship. You know? So this plutonium right here, you know, I got the 250, so I'll probably throw it in there to make sure that I have some. Okay. Now, when you start off, you know, pick your planet wisely. You know, I picked this planet because I can do this. See this cactus right here? It grows naturally. Okay? So, every time that I pick it, look how much I'm getting. From each one, I'm getting 100. Okay? I'm getting 100 units of cactus. Okay? Now, once you level up a little bit, you know, you're able to make stuff. I'm not going to go over there yet because that's a little different. I just want to come over here. Correct. And this is my overseer. He's like the main guy right here. He's the one that's going to tell you, you know, go do this. If you want to learn this, go check this out. If you want to do this, hey man, we need one of those guys. Go find him. And he's the one that's going to... Yeah, it's amazing. No, man, this guy, you know, I've already pretty much done everything, so I don't know what he's going to say. I think he's just like, how does my breath smell or something? I don't know. The world's built for you, back for your journey. Strange air. Yeah, see? Something. Either I could let him be or touch him. I always touch him. Look, I got my own thing right here. Where you can buy and sell stuff. You know what I mean? And depending on where you're at is how much you can sell a certain thing. So kind of check your economy level in your star system, so that way you can make sure that you're going to get the most of your product, you know, of stuff that you build. Okay? So I got that, oops, wrong button, I'm sorry. So, I got that cactus, and you wanted to know what I'm going to do with it. Okay? So I'm going to go over to my exosuit. And I've already gotten all 48. You only start with like 12. So it's from the Atlas Pass and this Hazmat Gauntlets. And this is how many spaces you start. Just this many. Okay? I've bought all this. And it takes like 4 million, something like that, to get all of these filled. And then they have these new ones, which are technology, which are really cool. You know, so you can actually put the technologies in here. It never had that before. So that's why I have it in here. You know what I mean? But if you notice, okay, how I have it set up, it's 1, 2, 3. They're next to each other, okay? They're next to each other for a reason. If you look at these two, how they're next to each other, they have that yellow border around it, okay? And that actually gives you an extra boost stat since you have them next together. So instead of it giving me +2 and +1, I'm probably getting +4 out of it. You know? You're getting an extra oomph because they're next to each other. Same thing with the life support. And I don't know where the third one is. It's kind of weird. So the cactus flesh, I've already been able to unlock this. It's called stable gel. If you see, it's 200 to make, and it's going to give me 72,000 units to sell it. So, yep. So I'm gonna make right at that port. I don't have to go anywhere. But you gotta use things to this thing right here. You're gonna have to find all the stuff to build it. Like, you know, I'll show you right here in a second. So just right now, because it takes 120 minutes for that to grow. I don't know if it's real time or game time. I really don't know. I seriously think it's real time, because the other ones they take 30 minutes. I put a timer as soon as one flowers. I put a timer for 30 minutes. That way I can come back onto the planet and harvest it. So I'm gonna sell. I'm gonna sell all of that unstable gel. 400 and almost 500,000. Right? Not bad. Not bad. So I'm gonna sell that. Okay. But this is why I was just gonna show you. Now here's my farm. Okay. All this stuff in here that I have is material needed to make other stuff to make even more money. The reason why it's blinking red is because you need to actually have... Yeah. Yeah. I can usually get about 2 or 3 out of it. Okay. So I'm gonna take that one. I know I need that thallium like crazy, but it's all good. The coprite, I don't really need a whole bunch of, to be honest, but I'm just gonna plant it. I'm just gonna let it go anyway. See how it gives a little light right there? You know, that'll kind of tell you too, like, that's what, because if you change the color, sometimes it'll be different. So this fungal mold, that makes another thing that I need. Okay, it's very important, that fungal mold. And I need more fungal mold than I needed the other thing. So I made this. It's all fungal mold. Because I always want to have, at the end, more than what I'm going to have to use. So if I need 600, I'm going to make sure that every time I harvest, I'm getting 800. Let me just, I'll just do this real quick. I can come back and reset all this. It's not a problem. I'm going to show you what the fungal mold and the unstable gel can do together. I've made a few, so I already got everything pretty much ready to go. So we're going to go over here. Okay. Now those were all of my storage containers, all the rest of them. We're going to come up here. Okay. Now, this is how you need to do it. See how I got 4 in one frickin' planter instead of having the single planters? I only did that up there because I wanted to have its own little spot. So the star bramble I need. This is how I'm gonna make. Right now, if I did this right, I should make 8 million credits. That's why I kind of wanted to put it online. That way they can see how to make that much money. You know, it's kind of... Oh, fuck. I keep on doing that. Sometimes it's hard to harvest these, I'm not gonna lie. You really gotta... They're kind of touchy. You know, maybe I'm just not... I can go on this side. You know what I mean? See? I'm just trying to be lazy, that's all. Blame it on the game, that's typical. Not the first one to do that. And if you notice, I already got another one ready to go. I just need to just wait for the plants to get in there. So we're coming in. So now that I got all that, we're gonna go here and see this heat capacitor. Alright, we got acid for that fungal mold and the mordite. Alright, and not that, where is it? I think I need to go one more over. Yeah, this cactus flesh star bulb. Alright, I'm gonna go over here, cactus flesh and star bulb. I'm gonna look for that. I think it's... oh, it's not in there though. That's where the gel is. Because I moved everything around. You already got 2 of those acids right there. And I'm pretty smart about it. Usually I keep the stuff that goes to... yeah, here it is. Okay, so I got the star bulb, cactus flesh. Okay, there's still more in there, but I'm just gonna come over here, go to my starship. Now I'm gonna craft away. Now the reason why I do it like this is so I can do that, because it holds 5 of them. So I'm only gonna make 5. Oops. And I do it like that so that way it's easier. Because you push craft, it's right there. You make it, you know, that's why I keep it on this row right here. Because it's easy. Okay. So I got 5 of that polyfiber, right? So this is what we made out of the polyfiber. So you want to keep it in here, but I want to put all this other cactus flesh back. Remember, you always want to have some. You know, that way if you're like, oh look, I only need 2 million for this ship, you know, you're gonna be able to get that 2 million real quick. Okay, that's why I leave some of those things in there. Okay, that's why I don't use it all. And it should be in my starship. There we go. I just forget you gotta transfer that out. Da-da-da-da. There. Okay, and now it was polyfiber and the heat capacitor. So I already have the heat capacitors. Okay, I can show you, you know, we can make one right now. It's the frost crystal and solarium. But since we already have it, it should be right here. Damn, I keep going to that one, don't I? That's probably where I need to move it to if I keep going to that one. 10. You can hold 10. Yeah. Ah, heat capacitor. That's what we need, right? There we go. So there's some solarium right there. And it's the frost crystal. But I keep the frost crystal over here because I don't know, I just know where it is, so I just kind of keep it there. It's the only reason why I keep it there. But see how I had 1,000 of that other stuff? Okay, so fuck, did you just see what I did right there? I need to make one more of those heat capacitors. That way I can have enough to make my 5 million from this. Meow. Can you hear my cat on that end? That's hilarious. That's my cat. He's hilarious. Oh, Laszlo. Yeah. Alright, so now we got that over there, right? Now we craft circuit board. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we send it to the ship. That's what it's triangle. Because I'm trying to do this quick, I'm just going to put the Solarium in here along with the Frost Crystal. There should be more. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Okay. Alright. Now that we got that completed, I need to get the fungal mold and Mordite. Where's the mold? It was right here, right? Yeah. So fungal mold, Mordite, and how many do I need? I have 2 of those, so I need 3, right? So we're gonna take that, move that. 1, 2. Uh-oh, I don't have enough. What am I short? I'm short 100 fungal mold. I should not be short fungal mold. I missed one. Where is it? There it is. Where's the other one? Damn it. Still short one. How can I still be short one? That doesn't make sense. Oh well. So, I'm not going to make the 10 million like I promised you I would make. Oops. Well, it's like I promise you I'll make, I got 10 million I'm going to make, but I can't do it. I'm only going to be able to make like 9. So, I got those. The other 2 acids should be there, right? Okay. Alright, so we got that. The unstable gel. How many acids do I have? I got 4, right? So I'll come over here. Just gonna take those real quick. Come back down over here. I should be able to make some explosives. There we go. And that's what you make with the acid and then an unstable gel. And then you get to make this product. Okay? I really wanted to make more of them now. So I'll just sell those unstable gels to kind of make up for it. Because I still got 10 of them up here. Like I said, I always try to keep some. So yeah, base. These are all, you know, I had them all numbered everywhere to go, but then like they changed the way that they did the way that they did everything, and now it's like, fuck. So let's go back out to orbit. I just want to. I was gonna go through the terminus, but you want to see space, don't you? See the different stuff you can do. Okay, so you take off. Okay, just real quick. I was gonna show you. You can really just. You can crash it now. Yes, so you need to be careful. Not too bad. You just damage certain parts, you know. Yes, I do have some guns. This was gonna. They're just kind of like photon cannons. Okay, now see that thammium? You get some of that thammium. You know, you get the iron. Okay, it's really important if you're running into a space battle and you're like, shit, like I'm gonna die. Just kind of like head toward a planet and run into an asteroid field, because then you can blast for iron, which is part of your shield. Okay, and then that's a freighter. Yeah, no, some of them aren't gonna affect me. I don't know if it's because it's speed or there's still little glitches, things they haven't just quite fixed up. This right here, exactly where where I was centered. Behind me. Where? The star? I'm behind me. Are you talking on the map? Yes, correct. There is a space. Right here, there's a freighter. Right where I'm pointing at, there's a freighter. and this is a space station. Yes. There's 2 space stations here. This is where we're going to go. See how it said 3 days? And then it went to fucking 10 seconds? Okay. That's how long it would take you if you didn't have the warp. And that's your warp engine also. This pulse drive, iron. That's how you get it. So, you always want to have iron on your ship, or else you're not gonna either you're not gonna have a shield, it's gonna take you forever to get anywhere. Now I don't want to sell my stuff here because this is not a good economic planet. So I just know my galaxy. I know the other one that I need to go to, this other one that I'm about to head out to, has more, and I'm just gonna this one right here. Oh no, Erdum Lankoth. Erdum. Yeah. Yeah, this is the one that I need to go to. That's one of the mission points. I have to fucking make one of those circuit boards and take it over to them, but it costs so much money, I'd rather just sell it. So I just keep selling them instead of taking it over there and repairing the machinery, because I'm only going to get, I'm not going to get what I'm putting into to fucking, they're not going to give me no $1,000,000. See, economy, trading, promising. So I know I'm going to get more here than I would, and yeah, I think it's awesome. That that one because it's got the white center star. The next one over is going to have like a purple star in the center. Going over here. Hey, what's up, guys? And then this is how you make your millions. Sell. Are they both all in the ship? Oh, they let me do it. I'm sorry. That's a new thing. Yeah, I used to have to go all the way down there, get into my ship, get the stuff out, but now they have it right here. So let's go to the starship. Yep, circuit board. See how much I'm gonna make? $6 million. Dude. Yep. Nope, screw that thing. That thing's just gonna have to wait, man. Oh yeah, the trophium. That's what you get from destroying other ships. I used to have a lot of that until I realized it wasn't worth anything. So, I mean, it's just worth to sell. So I got that. Now I got another 4 million right here. See? Sell 4. Now if I go to another one, which is a place that I'm trying to go to where the economy is booming and all that, then I could make, probably, see how it says negative 136,000? So the average would be 136,000. that could actually probably make an extra 200,000 over that. So I could, in a different place, I could make an extra million maybe. But I mean, it's still a pretty big jump from 40 to 51. You know, I went up 11 million, and it probably took me game time total three and a half, 4 hours to get that much loot. It really makes you, you know, kind of work for it. You know, it's not, you know, you really got to invest some time. I'm gonna, do you got another 5 minutes? And I can, well, probably not even 5 minutes. Maybe like a minute. I just gotta find a freighter out there. I can show you. Let's just get back to my ship. Ships are coming in. I wanna make sure they don't crash. Oh, there's one right there. So I'm gonna point my reticle at the main one, and then I'm gonna star jump. Because now what it's going to do is, as soon as I get into proximity, it's going to kind of help me out there. Oh, it's crashed. You can, they have different ones. I'm going to come, like, different looking ones, you know, same as spaceships. But you can have up to 6 spaceships of your own in here. Yeah, and then you can hold all the, you know, you can either attack them, you know, I'm not kind of an attacker. On my survival though, yeah, because I need material, so you better believe I'm attacking everything. I am very hostile on my other saved. So this is your command center for the freighter. Oops. Just trying to make it all smooth. Fucking messed that up, didn't I? Pretty cool. You can see all the stuff. And you can park this anywhere, I think. Mm-hmm. Correct. From what I hear, like I said, I haven't bought a freighter yet. But look, 88 million. It's the cheapest one I've seen so far. I'm not gonna lie. On the bottom where it says accept. My apologies. Let me. Oh. So if you see it now, yeah, you see it right there now? Okay. Yeah, you really can. But and you see, this is this is an S-class freighter. Oh, that's a really, really good one. It's like one of the best freighters, and it's 88 instead of shoot. That really upsets me, man. So, you know what I'm probably gonna end up doing, right? Probably gonna end up sticking around here, and letting all my stuff grow. I'll probably find some planets that have some of that stuff so I can go harvest it on those planets. Because when you go to those planets, you can, I don't know if I can do it here. No, I can't do it. I gotta be on a damn planet. You can make, damn, I didn't even show you my cars. Anyway, you can make those cars, they're called bays, like geobays, I think is what they're called. And you can make those on the planet, so you're not walking around. I mean, you can still fly around, but you can put your car there so you can just drive around. You know what I mean? Because it costs a lot of plutonium. Yeah, it costs, you know, like, yeah, and you know, yeah, when you come down on here, you know, see how my hyperdrive, it's out actually, so I can land, but I won't be able to take off. Okay, watch, I'm going to show you. I think this is a good spot right there. Alright, let me know when you see me landed. So, you step out, and first thing you want to read is that stuff on the other side. Dehydrated, typical. Whew, thank God. Okay. Now I'm putting my scanner out. You see all that? That's reading? All that red, that PU is plutonium. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run toward it. That's what I need to take off. So the first thing... The blue is platinum. Oh look, here's a creature. And they're all different. I mean, it's just amazing, like... Look at this guy that just took off. No, it's all good, man. But... yeah, I mean... well, this is how you mine. So see how I'm getting... I got 180, 183 plutonium, 200... 250... you're gonna have enough to take off. Like a couple times. And so I put that on, I don't see any of the thallium, which is what I'm looking for, so still kind of screwed. But yeah, I mean it's really neat, dude. You gotta check it out. It's a great game. For sure. Take it easy, boss. Alright, guys. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't know what that flashy is over there, to be honest with you. Oh, okay. I'm right here, I might as well. Cactus. Yep. So, not a lot of stuff on this planet. Oh, I forgot. Starship. Thrusters. There.
Technology recharge.
There we go.
Temperature levels stabilizing.
And we're off to another adventure.